us about the campaign that's running here today?
Well, here today is the anniversary of the death of Damini, who was a 23-year-old that was attacked in India. She was brutally attacked and raped on a bus in India in December, and she passed away on the 29th of December 2012. So I'm here to support the campaign and also to come and light a candle in memory of Damini as well.
Just a little background about why I'm doing this and why we're here. Beautiful, innocent Jyoti Singh Pandey, who I prefer to call Damini, was a girl with the world at her feet. Her life was robbed of her by 6 evil monsters. I can't call them men because their actions aren't that of any decent human being in this world, in my eyes. Before they robbed her of her life, they robbed her of her izzat and her respect, left her naked, literally and emotionally, and no justice will ever be enough for Damini or her family. On the 29th of December, exactly 1 year to this date, Damini, the girl who wanted to fight to live her life and be able to tell her story, lost her battle and sadly passed away. And that's why we're here today. It's 1 year exactly to this day that she lost her battle.
I would also like to mention the family because as Reena also said, they didn't hide the fact that Damini was raped, but they made a stand and they fought for justice, not just for their daughter, but all the other daughters out there who have been raped or are being raped today. The reason I mention this is due to the stigma that's attached to the many cultures when something like this happens. Even in this day and age, some people don't report such crimes such as rape because they feel it would bring dishonor to the family and perhaps the victim was in some way to blame. This is a part of the issue that needs to be addressed because what everyone needs to understand, the victim is not to blame. The fault is of the perpetrator and the perpetrator only. Thankfully, in this case, perpetrators were arrested and they've been brought to justice. However, what shocked me was one of the statements that was made by the barrister representing the accused. He stated that Damini should not have been taking the bus at that time of night. She shouldn't have been travelling with another male if she was unmarried, and that she was not a respected individual because of that. You know, basically, he was blaming her for the attack on that night. I mean, how prehistoric is that attitude? This is the 21st century that we're living in.
No disrespect, and I really don't mean this in a bad way. We can do appeals and stuff, stand out here, light candles. Out there, the government's just thinking, let them do what they want. We need to push such messages up to the hierarchy, like it says, governments, influential people, so they can put pressure out there, and hopefully they'll be able to make a change, because the police, the people in the lower government are so corrupt out there, they will not do anything about it. And once India see ke itthe sadi beizati hundi hai, other governments are embarrassing us here, they will actually pull their finger out.
स्वागत है तुसीं इस रैली दे विच पिछले साल की तरह इस साल भी इकट्ठे हुए हो और जिहड़ी चीज़ मैं कहनी चाहुंदा होया कि इंडिया ने बड़ी तरक्की की है, बड़ियां बड़ियां बिल्डिंगां बन गई ने, बड़े बड़े ब्रिज बन गए ने, उत्थे सब कुछ हो गया, पर जिहड़ी आर्मी की सोच आ वो उत्थे खड़ी आ हाले भी। वो जिहड़ी सोच आ, जिहड़ी थिंकिंग आ, उन्होंने मतलब चेंज होने की लोड़ है। जब तक वो चेंज नहीं होती उद तक इंडिया कोई भी तरक्की नहीं कर सकता। अज असीं न्यूज़ देखते हैं, उहदे विच कभी पुलिस वाले वालों रेप, कभी गैंग रेप, कभी 3 साल की बच्ची का रेप, कभी कोई रेप। असीं ये चीज़ां जो इंडिया होंदे सी सिर्फ फिल्मां दे विच देखदे सी भी आ एक फिल्म दे विच एक एक्टर जिहड़ा वो कोई रेप का सीन कर रहा, पर इहो जिहा कोई भी कभी केस सुनने से। पर अज जिवें दस्सिया गया कि 68,000 जिहड़े केसिस आ वो पेंडिंग पे आ पुलिस दे फाइलों दे विच, जिन्हां दे कोई सुनवाई नहीं हो रही। सो रीना, थैंक यू वेरी मच कि एडा वड्डा स्टैप तुसीं इस साल फेर लिया। और मैं एक आर्टिस्ट होने के नाते मैं पिछले साल भी मैं इत्थे आया सीगा, और मैं आने वाले समय भी जिन्ना चਿਰ तक भी रैली चलती रहेगी। मैं सारे कलाकारों को मैं ये बेनती करूँगा कि तुसीं प्लीज़ आओ और इस रैली को सपोर्ट करो, क्योंकि ये जो हैपन होया दामनी दे नाल, ये किसी नाल भी हो सकता। साडियां धीआं भैणां ये पंजाब च रहिंदियां।
This incident took place. I was in Mumbai. I didn't come home for Christmas last year, and I still remember when the news was all over the place how not just Delhi where the rape took place, but the entire nation was numbed. They were shocked. everybody was sad. A lot of members of the entertainment business were cancelling their shows to pay respect, and the public was doing their bit. There were campaigns. Now, when those vicious, I don't even know what to call them, I wish I could swear but I can't, but when they got arrested, everybody was really happy and relieved that, okay, justice shall be served. They're arrested, they've been caught. They got caught, and a year down the line, we're still standing here, justice for Damini, because unfortunately something is there that hasn't changed. Something needs to change.
I can only think that on that day, even God averted his gaze. Such simple things might have saved me, a different place just staying in. Turning left perhaps, maybe turning right, might have prevented that fatal night. It was me left broken and bare, yet it is you who's left with no dignity. It was you who sought to inflict shame on me, but you whose mother should disown you. No jury in the land could pardon you, no sentence is fair penalty. In all the courts and in all the cases, remember me, the girl who became Damini.
Hello everybody, a little bit nervous. I've never actually read this before. It's from the actor Deepak Tijori, is that right? As Reena said, so I'm just going to read it word for word what he said. So he's put Damini, name of the soul that left us to be in the place where there are no such evils or demons to live with. Damini, soul of the project and the cause that you, Reena, and your associates choose to ignite a candlelight, no matter how far from the country you all live, but your souls are yet wondering over the plight of all such Daminis in your very own country and the roots that are spread world over. I feel connected to your cause and wish to offer myself in spirit to this cause, my fellow members who have gathered here, and I am part of this cause in spirit. Sometimes I wonder how many more Daminis have to leave us and how many such innocent lives have to be sacrificed over demonic behaviour of such men who are eventually set free, as they have no fear of God, nor do they fear the law of the land. How many of us have to keep working on projects Damini, and how many such projects will eventually wake up the makers and protectors of law who seem to be in slumber? Then I also wondered, why does it take people and projects like yours to wake them up or shake them up?
Let's not forget why we're here today. It's the one year anniversary since the day she passed away, and I believe at about this time was the time in Singapore when she passed away as well. It was just after 6 p.m. Thank you very much, everyone.